One of the great goals of this nation's war is to restore public confidence in the airline industry. Fly and enjoy America's great destination spots. Get down to Disney World in Florida. Take your families and enjoy life the way we want it to be enjoyed.
They ought to take their kids on vacations. They ought to go to ball games. More people will be going to hotels and restaurants.
And tomorrow when you get back to work hard like you always have.
Oh man, come on people. You gotta stop falling for that propaganda. They spreading that we're free propaganda. Free to do what? Work hard and ensure that corporate monopolies stay wealthy? Consume their goods? Free to spend our money on products made by the hands of other oppressed people who weren't fairly compensated for their labor. Free to ignore genocides in Africa. Free to get pepper sprayed and arrested when we protest the unjust war for oil in Iraq, funded with our tax dollars. Free to close our eyes, vacation, and ignore the world's struggles. Supposedly, others are jealous. Jealous of our liberty, jealous of our democratic ways. But as long as we live in Babylon, in the belly of the beast, in a country that occupies the Middle East, in this imperialist, fascist, racist, classist, Patriot Act having, dictator supporting, poverty ignoring country that has its dirty hand in Africa, South America, Asia, and the Caribbean, and the rest of the world, then we owe it to the rest of the world. In the spirit of Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Lumumba, Che Guevara, and my sisters, baby girls, and so many more, including ourselves, to continue to fight and organize for a better tomorrow, for positive social change. Cause guess what, America? Social justice is a moral issue. Poverty is a moral issue. So let's get it together. Let's do this together. We need to build a foundation. E-Rock, Big Op. Yeah. Yo, yeah, we're not free until Assata receives amnesty. Until Mumia feels the ocean breeze and gets to see his family. Till millions are released from wrongful incarceration. From modern day plantations to self-determination. To Black Sea reparations for the works of generations. Blood, sweat, and tears that built this damn nation. I want our government to swallow its pride and apologize. Admit to genocide and cut its ties to corporate lies. Till we win the war on poverty. Acknowledge its atrocities, it's how it ought to be. If this is a real democracy. Till everyone who needs it receives welfare. And every man, women, and child receive health care. Till every human being has rose from the misery, and we begin to teach our children their real history. Till white America acknowledges classism, deals with racism, and fights the fascism. Till the Christian right wing learns to be more Christian. If Jesus were here now, they'd put him in prison, call him a hippie and hit him and then question his vision. Till Muslims in America can practice their religion without being scared of some bigoted politicians. Till we never hear the words nigger respect. That goes for everyone, including off my own people's lips. Till Murdoch and Fox start telling the truth, and we stop selling guns that are killing our youth. Till these rappers stop spitting bullshit in the booth and support our troops. It's more than just a slogan, and we honor diversity and not just higher tokens. Till the Cuban embargo is halted, and the young lords, Black Panthers, and Mau Mau's are exalted. Till we treat every immigrant with respect and not look down upon them for speaking their dialects. Till the troops stop coming home in coffins. Till they decide against the Biolab 4 building in Boston, and the war on drugs, and start rehabilitating. Stand with Palestine and end the occupation. Till we have more choices for president instead of 2 clones, except one was a little more intelligent. When cops stop mistaking guns for wallets in your pocket, and when Nike, McDonald's, and Starbucks don't make a profit. Till there's no more domestic violence fatalities, and pigs do jail time for police brutality. Till P. Diddy and friends stop using sweatshops, and Viacom and Fair Channel play real hip-hop. Till we stop the blind patriotic loyalty, treat our elders with compassion as if they were royalty. Till wanting self-determination is not sedition, and the good old boy network stops being tradition. If we're not at the table, then we're on the menu. Until women get paid the same as men do. Till people really care and they just don't pretend to. When a 10-year-old with a gun can't just up and end you. Till Puerto Rico has its own independence, and Donald Trump gets slapped right on The Apprentice. Till we teach our children that in their dreams they should believe in true happiness only comes with love and not greed. Till we destroy the WTO and IMF and punish the CIA for MLK's death. Till we stop glorifying the founding fathers when they had slaves that they traded and bartered. Till Ron Brown's killers are searched for and found, and the Confederate flag is burned to the ground. Till we end generations of segregation and spend more money on our children's education. Till white privilege is for the whole population, and even progressive adolescents learn to deal with gentrification. Till every vote counts and elections aren't stolen. Till every news channel stops the damn polling. Till we end the death penalty in every state. And there's no more leaders that tell us to wait. Till there's no more overpricing prescription drugs. And people care less if two women fall in love. When we stop funding the military-industrial complex and stop lusting over their material objects. Till we fund a dream and take over DC. And when Cheney and Halliburton don't sit as VP until they release the cure for my mom's cancer. And stop using 9/11 as propaganda when we're told the truth about that day in September. Never again, rest in peace, believe me. We'll remember when we choose to learn from our martyrs' wisdom and rise up against US imperialism. When we don't use band-aids on bullet wounds that are bleeding, maybe then we'll really have freedom. Maybe then we'll really be free. And if you believe, put your fists in the air and pump it with me. Dedicated to the freedom fighters, teachers, organizers, activists, blue-collar workers all over America. To the unions that rattle cages to lift the minimum wages. Families surviving all over the world. All my brothers locked up and working, the black surviving. Don Pedro Albizu Campos, Casi Torre, presente. The freeing ourselves crew, the sisters are reflecting, strengthen. My peoples that left this lounge. SJE, critical breakdown. Everett Hoagland, Askia Torre, Amiri Baraka, the last poets, PEDP. Fred Hampton Jr., Sonia Sanchez, Martin Espada, Davey D, Lady Lex, Nisreen, VCR, Warrior, Justin, Waleed, Bamboo, the Durock Club, Fife and Rue. My brother from another mother, Optimus, and all the world's revolutionaries. To the memory of Marianne Perez and JoJo Turner, we fight on. From Boston to PR to Liberia to Saigon. Peace, love, and blessings. Uprise, Amandla. All power to the people. All power.
Alright, there's some Rasta man who would denounce using the fruits of Babylon, so to speak, to build up any kind of organization.
The fruits of Babylon. Babylon don't have no fruits.